to stay double clear all GCL day. We'll talk about Shanghai in a few moments' time. The podium is wrapped up by the Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames. Back-to-back podiums for them after winning in Doha, and Razorback International back to some really good form after a tough opening stage in Qatar. They finish on 4, lose on time to Can Stars, but do get onto the podium and do make up some good championship points ahead of stage 3 in Shanghai in a couple of weeks' time. We're joined by Natalie Dean from the Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames. Natalie, I imagine your thoughts, your reaction. We saw a fist pump now from Katrin Ackerman. Really positive result despite not winning. It's a really good night for the team, isn't it?
We're thrilled. I think we always dream of podiums, and obviously we would love to win, but to be second here and after a win in Doha is just a great start to the season.
Isn't it a weird, bittersweet thing? Because you feel as if you haven't won first, but you're so right. If you can consistently pick up championship podiums, it almost feels as if that's the route to championship victory, because that was the roadmap in 2024, correct? It was just podium after podium after podium. That's the deal. Is that the team goal?
For sure, that's the team goal. It worked last year, and now we have to repeat that, and so far we're doing a great job.
Talk to me about the overall 2 rounds today. You jumped in round 1. I'm sure you're very happy with your individual performance. Talk to me quickly about how you feel that went for you.
Yeah, a quote to Em. She's an amazing mare. She jumped a great clear for round 1, and I'm super happy with her.
Still only 12 as well, by the way. A lot of time with her still.
Yep.
Okay. Then round 2, you miss out. Bring in Sanatesa, who comes in on Conquidum. A frightening ride to watch because there was just so much power, so much blood there. She had to be aggressive. She knew she was fighting time. The B going down in the triple. The way you watched it, did you feel like it was coming? Was there maybe a little too much blood there?
No, I think it was a bit unlucky. That horse is very aggressive, and Sana does a great job managing him, and I think that it was maybe a bit of an unlucky rail. We saw a lot of fences fall in round 2 from all the different riders, so I think for us to keep it on the 4 faults and win on time was a great podium for us. Obviously, we'd love to be on top of the podium, but Shanghai Swans deserved to win. They were at 4 clear rounds, and I think we're thrilled with our second place.
How has the team talk evolved from becoming champions at the end of 2024 to coming to 2025 and winning immediately in Doha, to coming out to Mexico in the second stage? Has the theme of the Can Stars, powered by Iron Dames, remained consistent? Has becoming champions changed anything at all? How has that evolved over the last couple of months?
I don't think it changed anything. I think that we're really proud of our results, and I think that what Deborah does is she brings so much team spirit and that momentum. You really feel like we're part of a family, and I think that's what leads to our great results.
Are you able to take us through what a normal week looks like between the team? Because again, we've been hearing so beautifully over the last 12 to 18 months now about this unit that's been created, the family feel, the trust that everyone's there. That takes a lot of effort to put together, doesn't it? What does it realistically look like when we get outside of the ring and you guys all go back home to your various stables, various farms? What is the communication? What is it all like between?
I think for sure we're all following each other's results, not just at the global shows. We know when riders are winning Grand Prix or doing well at jumping clear rounds and Nations Cups. I think you really feel that you have a team supporting you, not just in the global shows, but really in all of your shows.
What is the plan coming up for Shanghai? We have a couple of weeks now before stage 3 in Shanghai. Has that already been discussed? How far ahead have you guys planned?
Yeah, so we've planned through the first half of the season this year. So we've planned through Monaco. Obviously, that's subject to change if needed, but I think we sat down in the beginning of the year and we really planned for all the stages through the first half.
Is that difficult to get that far ahead, knowing what the nature of the sport is like, knowing what fitness is like? I assume it's obviously penciled in, of course, but
yes.
How difficult is it to try and commit to that? Because again, to be fair, we're talking maybe 3, 4, 5 months time. Is it difficult to try and do that?
I think it's a bit difficult, but I also think it really helps us for the planning for our horses to kind of aim at those shows that we know that we have on the schedule, and I think that it helps us as riders to plan our schedules.
All right. Do you come to Shanghai or not?
I come to Shanghai.
Okay, and what is next for you then, since you've planned ahead? Where do we see you from Shanghai onwards?
The plan right now, penciled in, is I do Shanghai, Saint-Tropez, Paris, and Monaco.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you in those couple of shows. Go and celebrate with your team. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And well done again for a great round 1 and a podium finish.
Thank you.
Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames, back-to-back podiums, winning in Doha, now in second place in Mexico City, losing out only to a superb double clear from the Shanghai Swans. Let's show you those rounds and let Natalie Dean get out of here and go celebrate with her team in Mexico. This is the round of the Shanghai Swans, and this is how they got over the line. So talk about a sensation that has been found in Mexico City here this week. Let me tell you, the sensation that has proven to then be that of Katrina Romberg has been superb. Coming in GCL round 1 and jumping a clear. Everyone thinking, wow, this young Austrian rider really jumping well beyond her years. But after that sensational clear, the team showing the respect, showing the belief, keeping her in round 2, knowing all too well, by the way, that Christian Aumann and Max Kuhne are both here. How many times in previous years have we seen Christian Aumann and Max Kuhne anchor this team? But here, this week in Mexico City, Katrina Romberg was able to separate those two veterans and jump both round 1 and round 2, and jumping a double clear. What a sensational performance. Now we see Max Kuhne on EIC Cooley jump the queue, going on to deliver that clear as well. And with that, the Shanghai Swans become the only team to finish on double clear, and with that finish top of the standings here today. Let's show you the results and remind you as to what the podium looks like in Mexico City as we see the sun beginning to set beautifully over the showground. This is how things ended. Shanghai Swans in first place, Can Stars powered by the Iron Dames in second, and Razorback International powered by Horse Gym finishing in third. To round out some of those championship points, Madrid Emotion in 4, Doha Falcons in 5, Monaco Comets in 6, Falcons White United in 7, and New York Empire finishing in 8th place. Prague Lions, disappointing for them. They were champions here in 2024, and unfortunately today 12 penalties sees them finish very far down. They will go no higher than 9th. Mexico Amigos, disappointment as well for the home team. Loads of excitement, loads of anticipation for the home crowd, hoping to see their local heroes finish on the podium. Alas, it was not meant to be today. Stockholm Hearts on 16, that's unfortunate. And the Istanbul Warriors, powered by Carpe Diem Equestrian Team, eliminated, which means they will finish in last place. We are waiting for the podium celebrations to take place. As you can see on the picture already, starting to darken ever so slightly in and around the city here of Mexico. Lights starting to go down, has that really beautiful sunset feel in Mexico City, which now will be made even more beautiful with a podium celebration. There will be champagne, the works, and we'll be going on to celebrate the outstanding performance of the Shanghai Swans. They'll be coming out in a few moments. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm hearing the music of the Shanghai Swans as well. You see the photographers there in front of me, all lining up. And there we see the championship teams waiting in the tunnel. So, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we head into the arena and let's go join the podium celebration for the top 3 teams in 2025 in Mexico City.
There will be a very...
Okay.
To toast the success of Shanghai Swans here once again in Mexico City. Don't forget, we do go to Shanghai next leg, 2nd to 4th of May. Leg 3 will be out in China on the far eastern flank, out in the east of China. Here we are. Congratulations to Shanghai Swans as we catch sight of the Austrian pair, Max Kuhne and Katrina Romberg. Christian Aumann set it up very nicely with his clear round with Mandata van der Neerheide in the first round. Then Max and Katrina capitalised on in round 2. Congratulations again to Can Stars. They were so good again. Yes, they miss out on the win because of the vertical mid part of the treble, but Sanna Tyson, Katrin Eckermann and Natalie Dean, they are the reserve champions powered by Iron Dames. Once again proved the force that they will be reckoned with this year, as they proved to be too good for everybody last season. Winning Doha and 2nd this afternoon for Can Stars.
this parade. Maximilian, myself, and Marco Fischer, who pulled it out of the hat as well. All three teams fought hard all the way.
Great podium for Riesenbeck International, bearing in mind their rookie this season comes right into battle. Great clear from Kucha, the double clear. Emanuele Camilli clear in the first round with it ends at Odeveld. One down only for Max Weishaupt with DSP Ometa Insipid, his great grey mare, to secure third place for Riesenbeck International, powered by Horse Gym.
En el caso de Riesenbeck International, Emanuele Camilli, que la primera manga también terminó sin falta. Por tanto, aquí están los dos jinetes de la segunda vuelta, pero hay que reconocer también el gran trabajo que han hecho otros jinetes de estos equipos.
Can just imagine Katharina Romberg's emotion, her amygdala, the emotional centre of the brain must be working overtime. Amazing moments for the Austrian. His broadcasters Cambridge into this awards ceremony. Sitting alongside a great countryman, Max Kuhner. You've got to feel for Sanna Tyson. I don't think she did a lot wrong at all, but concrete out. He is such a huge freak-like talent that just got a little bit raw into the treble combination, and the Can Stars pay the price. This is seen in Campo Marte as we welcome you to the awards ceremony for the GCL Leg 2 here in Mexico City.
Interesting strategy today. Two different horses in the final. So riders, please dismount, and we'd ask you to stand by to make your way to the podium.
The GCL round 2, the Trofeo GNP Seguros. As our riders get ready to come and jump aboard their very hard-fought podium.
A los jinetes hacia el podio, empezando por el equipo tercer clasificado en la prueba. Equipo que, como les decía, durante la competición han sido los claros dominadores en las últimas temporadas. Vuelven a estar en el podio, así que pido al equipo Riesenbeck International.
So between Max Weishaupt and Katharina Romberg. Two rookies, two very good afternoons for the pair for Germany and Austria. Seasoned campaigners Mark Kucha and Max Kuhner in the right of your picture. Podium. We welcome the third place team this afternoon, Riesenbeck International. They are third, powered by Horse Gym. Max Weishaupt, Mark Kucha and Emanuele Camilli on parade and performing for Riesenbeck International this afternoon. Well done to Max, his debut here in Mexico City. Kucha has been there, he's done it all, but it was super smooth from powerful performer for Germany. A double clear for Aventador S and secure the podium. The reserve champions, their great run continues. Can Stars, congratulations. They come so close to a double at the start of this brand new season. Katrin Eckermann and Sanna Tyson. Natalie Dean jumped the great clear round with Akota M in round 1. The champions, ladies and gentlemen, Shanghai Swans win leg 2 here in Mexico City. Max Kuhner and Katharina Romberg in the second round, and Christian Allman, great clear alongside with Clusters Cambridge Katharina in round 1. Shanghai Swans winning their third time here in Mexico City, 2016, 19, and now 2025, by far and away the most successful team in GCL history here in Mexico City.
Y don Juan Manuel Cosío, presidente de la Federación Ecuestre Mexicana, van a entregar el trofeo al equipo clasificado en tercer lugar, el equipo Riesenbeck International, con esos dos grandes jinetes alemanes, Maximilian Weishaupt y Marco Kucher, y recuerden también a Emanuele Camilli, que hizo un gran cero en la primera mano.
Congratulating all the teams again. The third place finishers were Riesenbeck.
Congratulations to Riesenbeck International. It's a very good podium. Max Weishaupt arrived in the big time. Marco Kucha knows this scene very well, but it's a very good podium for Riesenbeck International, powered by Horse Gym, and Jan Tops, the founder of the Longines Global Champions Tour, and his 9th now GCL season, awards the silver trophy. Second place, congratulations to The winners in Doha and last year's season champions, Can Stars excel again. Sana Tyson, Katrin Eckermann and Natalie Dean.
Va a ser don José Manuel Paz Álvarez, director de Recursos Humanos de GNP Seguros.
So, of course, for each team on the podium, but we must mention the third riders who all had a crucial role in their respective teams' podiums this afternoon. Congratulations, Shanghai Swans hold the trophy aloft. The Trofeo GNP Seguros for the GCL win here in Mexico City for their third time in the history here, this 8th edition, and that's the third win for Shanghai Swans. Well done to them. The only clear round through the 2 rounds belongs to them.
Pido a las autoridades que se retiren, no han tenido ninguna paciencia. Algunos les ha sorprendido y esta es la celebración.
And finally, the tension of the afternoon can be released and the champagne shower will take place. Katrina Romberg will give Katrin Eckermann a good dousing. And have a little bit as well. Yeah, Tops, he's been there, done it, gets quite hot-footed out of the champagne spray. Well done to Katrina Romberg. It certainly is, well, you say her afternoon. Yes, alongside 2 extraordinary gladiators, but she comes into an absolute vein of form here in Mexico City that will set her very, very well into this exciting new season on the Longines Global Champions Tour.
Take a look at the smiles on those faces of the Shanghai Swans. A much, much deserved victory here in the fading light of Mexico City. A win for them, a first in quite some time. The Shanghai Swans victorious here in Mexico, finishing ahead of the Can Stars and Riesenbeck International. 2-time champions, a Super Cup champion in Riesenbeck International. A slow start in Doha in the opening stage, but they come back strong here in Mexico and pick up some good championship points. Now, we're going to hear from some of the teams in a few moments' time. We'll hear from 3rd place. We'll hear from 2nd place as well. We'll also give you an idea as to what the current rankings look like. Now that we have wrapped up stage 2 of the 2025 season, what do the current rankings look like? How have they moved around? We know after they win in Doha, and now a 2nd place, Can Stars have now opened up a bit of space, some breathing room for them. But take a look at how the Shanghai Swans just jump up because of today's victory. They now move into 2nd. The Prague Lions in 3rd place, and the Monaco Comets off the podium in Doha now find themselves in 4th. Madrid Emotion, Mexico Amigos, New York Empire, Riesenbeck make up some ground and move into the top 8. And Falkenswart United find themselves in 9th place in the top half of the table. That is what the second half looks like. Basel Cosmopolitans, new in 2025, still taking some time to find their feet. The returning Saint-Tropez Pirates in a bit of trouble, and the returning Paris Panthers equally so. We'll try and get some thoughts from 3rd and 2nd place in a few moments' time. Whilst we wait, let's show you the round of Riesenbeck International. Maximilian Weissaut, the younger brother of the superb Philipp Weissaut, will be able to hopefully give a lot to this team in the over 2025 season. He spoke to us a little bit earlier on tonight about the ability to ride alongside his brother, to be a part of this Ludger Beerbaum team. What an opportunity this provides for Max Weissaut to jump alongside his brother. He suggested to us that the two of them might jump together in Shanghai. Wouldn't that be a wonderful family story, to have brother alongside brother jumping in the world's best show jumping series? The similar looks between Max and Philipp are also uncanny, almost difficult to differentiate between the two Weissaut brothers. But that was Max finishing his round just a few moments ago, finishing on 4. And then Marco Kutscher, after jumping clear in round 1 on Aventador S, comes in for round 2 and jumps clear as well. A double clear for him over the course of GCL. And Max Weissaut finishing on 4. Riesenbeck International, powered by Horst Gym, finish as a unit on 4 penalties. We are waiting for some reaction from Rosie Turner to get some thoughts from the teams. They've in fact just completed their lap of honor They would have just completed their lap of honor, as the teams always do. We also wait for the team to come through and join us in the studio. The winners of GCL Mexico, which is the Shanghai Swans. Let's show you as we wait the rounds of the Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames, as they finish in second place here tonight. Before we talk to the Shanghai Swans, the winners and champions of Mexico City 2025. Natalie Dean joined us in the studio a little bit earlier on, giving loads of praise to Sana Tesa and Kong Quidam. Such a powerful combination. So much blood, so much energy and fire in Kong Quidam. And unfortunately, in the triple competition, the fence going down. It meant that with that fence that they weren't going to win on the night, but they were still able to put together a very, very quick fall. Thanks to that superb round from Kathrin Ackermann, finishing on clear, keeping the team on 4. And with that, a second place finish here in Mexico. We'll hear from the Can Stars in a few moments' time as we allow Kathrin Ackermann to wrap up her round on Iron Dames Calamandia. What a performance as we see Antonio Diaz coming to join us. What a performance from the Can Stars team. Let's hear from them live. Rosie Turner standing by with the team.
Well, it wasn't quite meant to be today for the Can Stars, but wow, another second, another podium, Sana. That must feel amazing.
I have a little bit mixed feelings that I didn't have the luck there. I had a little touch there, take us away from the first place, but unbelievable that Can Stars is again on the podium.
I think a lot of people watching Kong Quidam, if they don't know him, think, wow, he was fighting, he was really going, but that's just his way of going.
That is his way of going. He was really fighting for it. It was just a little touch. We can touch it 10 more times and it won't fall, but now this time it fell.
Unlucky for you today, but Katrin, coming out of there, you look so happy and so thrilled with your horse.
Yeah, I have to say both jumped great and felt already great the first day, and with the team spirit I have to say it's a lot of fun and I really could enjoy my rounds.
Oh, that's amazing. And Sana, I just want to ask, because you were later on in the class to go, there were a few clears. Did you have the pressure on you to go fast as well?
Well, my horse is natural fast, and okay, I know I have Katrin behind me, so she will pull out a good round. So I did not push for a very quick round. I know I'm natural fast normally.
Katrin, lastly, I know it's very early to talk about the championship, but it's not a bad start to this season at all. What are your realistic aims this year?
Yeah, like you say, we are very early, so yeah, but the feeling to being a strong team, and now even with the second one and coming all together and sharing everything together, it's giving for all of us a strong feeling. So I think it's something very special what Deborah makes there, and I think we're all really enjoying it.
The Iron Dames are stronger than ever. Well done.
Thank you.
When Christian and Max come and Daniel Deusser comes, this is Can Stars. Can Stars, this is what live TV happens. These things happen on live TV. Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames, giving us some live reaction. Kathrin Ackermann and Sana Tesa speaking to Rosie Turner. We're now back live in the studio to talk to our champions of Mexico City for 2025. The Shanghai Swans join us live in the studio. Max, you are no stranger to this position, to this location. But Katrina Romberg, this is a wonderful, wonderful pleasure to have you here for the first time. Based on what you did today, can you ever have imagined at the start of this morning when you woke up and had breakfast how your evening would have planned out today?
No, for sure not. No, I can't believe it actually. It's like a dream. Already riding here at this venue and at this amazing show, and then winning, it's like, yeah, amazing. And
to do it on 2 different horses, to jump clear on both rounds, is that the definition of a dream day for you?
Yes, actually it is. Both of my horses jumped amazing. Yeah, they helped me to go clear, and yeah, it's a dream day.
Max, you've been here before many times, as we said. You've current LGCT reigning champion, many GCL stages along with your Shanghai Swans teammates. To watch what she did today, the calmness, the coolness that she jumped with today, what are your thoughts, your reaction on your teammate today?
Yeah, very happy about the result, but actually it's not a big surprise.
Yeah.
I follow Katharina for a while already. We are also teammates from the Austrian team. She's performing and she's a hard worker. She's doing every month a little bit better, and yeah, it's a pleasure to have her in our team.
To have yourself jumping the way you did today, to have Christian and Mandato back looking really good, to have Katrina jump the way she did today, does this maybe feel like the beginning of some good momentum for the Shanghai Swans in the season?
Yes, absolutely. It's also a good definition of momentum that you say. Also thinking about Ben and Daniel.
The power that you have sounds incredible.
We have an amazing team together, and we missed the last years a little bit, the momentum, so maybe that's a good start, and now we get it back.
Katrina, let's not call him an old man, because that's not polite. To jump alongside these old men, these veterans, these experienced men, what does it feel for you like to share the stage with, as you say, with the man that you are jumping with on a national level, to now be teammates with him? How much are you learning from him? How much are you talking to him outside of the ring to be learning and studying him?
Yeah, I think Max and also all my other teammates, they have so much experience. And yeah, I can learn a lot of them. And the nice thing is that they are all helping me a lot. And yeah, if I have troubles or need to know something, I can always count on them. That's very nice.
Max, you make a good point about maybe making up some time over the last few seasons. But the fact that you have Daniel still, the fact that you have Ben, the fact that yourself and Christian and now Katrina jumping the way she is, does this maybe feel like the strongest the Shanghai Swans have looked and felt in quite some time?
You know how it is. It's all about the horses in the end. We have amazing riders, but they all also need their horses being fit on each shows.
Yeah.
I think we have a good chance to be one of the strongest teams, but it all has to fit together.
Yeah. How did today feel? I know a lot of people who walked round one had some thoughts on round one, and then we saw 8 out of 17 jump double clear. And a lot of people thought, well, didn't feel like it jumped the way it walked. Round two looked very, very different. What was your thoughts on what you walked in round two and how it jumped?
I thought the first round was convenient. It was a good round. We should not forget that most of the horses come from the indoor season, and yeah, to jump a real big course right in the beginning on a big grass arena is for some horses maybe a little bit small shock. So I think it was a very good class to start, and he immediately reacted in the second round, so he didn't have so many clears anymore. It was a tough round, the second round, so I think he made an excellent job.
Katarina, what was the big differences you felt maybe from round one to round two?
I think maybe there were some points in the course which were a bit more difficult, like the first combination with the plank on top. This gave many mistakes, and yeah, for sure it was a little bit higher as well.
What is the plan going forward now? I don't know how far ahead Shanghai Swans have planned. We have Shanghai coming up in a couple of weeks' time. That's a very special stage for you. Winners last year, that was a big moment of the season. What does Shanghai look like? Let's start there, Max. What does Shanghai look like in a couple of weeks? Is there planning that's revealed already for Shanghai?
Yeah, we always start with a plan, so everything is planned till the end of the season, and then we adapt to the current situation. But I think we are 6 riders all together, and everyone has to make their plans also around the global shows, and so we start with a plan which fits for everyone, and then we adapt if something from the horses is changing or something like that.
Does having that much firepower make the decisions easier? I mean, some teams might only have 2 or 3 top riders. The fact that you can open a spreadsheet and say, hey, maybe I'll get Ben Mayer this week, or maybe Daniel, because you have so many choices, does it make the selection process easier?
It would be easier if you always count on the ones with the most experience and with the most experienced horses, but the experience showed that it isn't like that.
Yeah.
Even sometimes when you have a little bit of tension and when it's something very special for you, the first moment you give some little extra, and that was also a little bit the idea, like bringing Katerina two times today in the team.
Yeah.
For sure, she will be really excited and will fight for it. And
were you expecting to jump both rounds? If you see on a team sheet that you have Max and Christian here, I would imagine that you probably think, all right, I'm going to jump one of them.
No,
were you surprised that you were asked to jump both?
Actually, yes, and they also told me after the first round that I can jump the second round. So, but then I was happy again, yeah. And after the first round, because it worked out very well, then I was even more excited for the second round.
Was that always your intention, Max, to have her jump both, or was it because round one looked really good that you thought, let me try it? Did the decision change, is what I mean?
I know her horses quite well. I followed it the last years. I followed them the last years, and I know they can jump. And then we look in the current situation how the horses feel on that day. Yeah.
Does winning in Shanghai in 2024 add any pressure to going back in 2025?
There's always pressure to win, you know.
As a returning champion, does it make it more special?
I think we will try our best to win in Shanghai, for sure.
Yeah, I think you might just do that with the firepower that's available. Max, thank you very much. Katrina, it's lovely to meet you. It's lovely to have you in the studio. Hopefully, the first of many visits in the studio based on how things look for the season. Well done on a great performance here in Mexico. Congratulations, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks in Shanghai.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
There we go. Max Kuhner joining us in the studio. Katrina Romberg, a brand new sensation for the team, joining us in the studio to give some thoughts. Let's quickly get some thoughts from Razorback International. I told you, it's live TV. These things happen. Let's get some thoughts of Razorback International finishing today on the podium. Let's hear what they had to say.
Marco, it was a brand new team coming into today and you didn't half deliver.
No, we are very satisfied with our today's performance. Congratulations to Max and to my teammate Emanuele Camilli, who rode the first round. And yeah, we are happy with the third place. So climbing up a little bit on the points.
You weren't expecting to jump twice though today, were you?
No, normally the plan was that Emanuele jumps both rounds with his bay one, but the horse didn't feel well when he came out after the first round. So normally I should go as an individual in the second round, and then we changed that I jump in the team. And Emanuele individual, and he performed really well. He won the class. So I was doubting, or we were doubting already our decision. But in the end, very happy. Max did a great job. He had one unlucky rail, but we are satisfied with our performance today.
There were quite a few unlucky rails coming down for the teams today. Did you feel like yours was unlucky?
Actually, no. My horse jumped really good. I was just riding not good enough in this situation. There was no question mark about this, but I was happy to have such good teammates.
Got a mascot joining you as well. Have you spoken to your brother yet? Has he given you some advice or some criticism, maybe, as brotherly love?
I think he's sleeping already, but normally the criticism is coming, for sure.
Listen, I know you'll be able to chat to the team a little later on when they do wake up, but what will their thoughts be on this podium finish today?
Yeah, very good. It's a long time that I've been on a podium in the Global Champions League, so very nice feeling today, I have to say.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Third place for Razorback International, second for the Cannes Stars, and a win for the Shanghai Swans. Talk about magnificent momentum to take into your home show. That is what they have done here tonight in Mexico City. It's a wrap from Mexico. Thank you for joining us. Well done to the Shanghai Swans, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks for Stage 3 of the Global Champions League. We'll see you in Shanghai. Good night.
The highest level of show jumping arrives in Shanghai, a city of vision, innovation, and unstoppable momentum, where elite riders and world-class horses compete on an extraordinary stage. Every round demands precision. Every jump is a leap toward greatness. Experience the Longjing Global Champions Tour of Shanghai from May 2nd to the 4th.